subscriber, and I say,
Oh, it's just a beer bar. I was called to the beer bar.
we'll go to the beer bar.
Yes.
Welcome to Justaconvo with Uncle Lawyer. You know the name, the only lawyer uncle in the whole of Ghana. Didi is in the building.
So the question that begs for answer is, how loyal is Mr. Loyal?
I'm very loyal.
To
Very, very loyal to everything I do. I know where you are saying this conversation.
let me just leave it there.
I know where you are saying this
Let
conversation.
me just leave it
If
right here.
see, even if you have doubts in that angle, right? You have
Which angle?
the way you are
75
thinking.
degrees
No,
or-
the way you are thinking.
Oh.
The way you are
Are you
thinking.
in my mind?
I know why you asked that question.
Yo.
You can call the person and ask. You understand? The person can testify how loyal I am.
Oh wow. So you have somebody I can call. You have someone I can call, right?
I have someone, but as I said last week, I don't know whether the person.
The person has you.
Yes.
Yo.
You understand?
Yo.
So you can call and confirm.
Okay.
Charlie, how was your week?
Coach Charlie, I had a busy week. You know, I've been called to the bar this week, so
Which bar?
I was busy.
Which bar?
And where's my week, self? Oh shit.
Which bar?
So I was busy, you know, my call to the bar, like, called me, so I have to quickly run things, finalize my editing, and so that I had to put myself in a position that when the call comes, I can respond to it. Yes. So I was busy. I had a busy, hectic week.
Yeah. So as you responded to the call, which bar did you find yourself?
The bar, yeah. Well, not the bar you may have in mind.
Sky bar, and I say,
Oh, it's just a beer bar. So I was called to the beer bar.
we'll go to the beer bar.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's a good calling. It has been your calling season. You were just dodging it.
You say I swear you. You figure I go talk what bar, Charlie.
It has been your calling since you've been dodging it. Thank God you finally accepted your calling.
I've had to.
Yes.
They force me too much.
Yes. Charlie, talking about the ban, have you heard? You've heard the issue around, like, first of all, shout outs to all the people they've called to the bar this week.
Say congratulations. Don't shout out at them. Just say congratulations to them.
My honor, you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. I put it to you that you can't tell me what to do. You understand?
Yo.
So shout outs to all.
You shout outs to something.
Yeah.
That be matter for another day.
Another day. Yeah. So congratulations to all those that have been called to the bar.
Yes.
But then in that this thing, vicinity, right?
Yes.
I use the word vicinity. There's an issue.
The law
right
of
now.
fraternity.
Yes, there's an issue right now. So one of the people that's a potential colleague to the bar is on suspension, right? I don't know the legal terms used, so I'll use the word suspension, right?
Yeah, for what reason?
Yeah, she's pending investigation.
My party be go to say for what sexual reason.
She's pending investigation. Now,
Pending investigation.
yes, the issue is
Nobody
that
say she's pending investigation. Hey.
the issue is that
Yes.
so apparently she has violated the code of conduct of the General Legal Council.
You see, you are talking
Understand.
legal matters, so if you not commit yourself into anything.
My honor, I'm not committing myself.
Say she's alleged or she's reported to have
My honor, I've not made any new changes to commit.
misconducted or gone contrary to. So you can't. You don't know for a fact that it's not established that she's violated.
As I said, I've not made any new changes to commit, so I can't do gate commit. Yes.
Yo.
You see, you were talking about legal terms. Me too. I've used this thing to maneuver you. Right now, you're
legal
confused.
term, my foot.
You're confused.
Legal term, my
Now
foot.
back to the matter, right? So it's alleged that she has violated their code of conduct. You understand? So she was supposed to be part of the people that has been called to the bar. I think this Friday, right?
Yeah.
But then, unfortunately, that couldn't happen to her because it's alleged she has violated the code of conduct of the GLC.
Yeah.
And it got people talking.
Yes.
Bro. You heard the story, right?
Yeah, I'd say one lady very renowned in the social media space.
Yes.
Say, I think the issue be say a concerned citizen, so to say,
quote,
raise concerns about her the way she carries herself and her act and certain things. So the person wrote a letter to the legal counsel.
Oh, so that's what happened.
So for which basis the legal counsel has injuncted or placed on hold her call
to the bar. Yes.
Pending investigation.
Oh, okay.
So this be the matter.
So this is what happened. So it's not like the general legal counsel was just there and be like, okay, we are taking you out.
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is the issue we have as kindness. When issue happen, take your time, follow, get something to read yourself. You see, you don't just join the bandwagon and just be just to be spreading
I want to know your take on this whole issue.
Well, I mean, I don't see where the legal counsel has erred in this matter.
Yep.
So now, is it the case that so in the letter, the person raised concerns about her wearing nose rings, piercings, and her being an LGBTQ plus ally or something like that. So now, you see these concerns now, LGBTQ, whatever it is, till now it's not a legal thing in Ghana. So even if it will become legal, said currently as it is now, it's not legal.
Okay.
So if them deny you something or them deny you your call to the bar on this basis, I think it's in the right direction or it's in place.
See, but one thing. Before you continue,
do lawyers wear nose rings? Do they have multiple piercings? Do they have tattoos and those things? Is that the popular thing we see on the street?
No.
If that's not the case, why must this one be a special case?
Yes, but before you continue, I just want to make this statement that the General Legal Counsel has not come out officially to say that we've banned this person from joining the distinct.
Yes.
The case is being investigated. You understand?
Yes, but for the fact that they are based on this concern or this letter, they have placed her call on hold.
Yes.
Alone tells that they find the petition or whatever it is actionable.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, that the way Ghanaians are concluding that she's been banned from being called to this thing. Looking at it from this angle, right? The case is pending. The case is being investigated. So we can't conclude that she's been denied from getting to the bar. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I get you.
It could be that at the end of the day, if she's able to prove herself, if her case is right,
yes,
she'll be called to the bar.
That is law.
You get what I'm trying to say?
How will you argue your case?
You were making a point before I cut in.
Yes, you say this whole thing didn't come as a surprise to me.
Yep.
Well, we all may have our reservations, but I'm not surprised because this is not the first time we'll have this issue or this similar thing happening. This thing is a profession.
Yeah.
Law is a profession, and so every profession has regulations. It's a profession for a reason. So there are standards and these things that you must subscribe to or must live to with the Bible. And so,
but the argument people are making is
that the lawyers will say the onus is now on her to prove her case, to convince the General Legal Counsel that
she's doing something right.
Yes.
Yeah. So the argument people are making is that even though it's a profession and it has rules and regulations, code of conduct, people are making the argument that those code of conduct are outdated.
It's not about outdated matter. Outdated matter. You see, sometimes you see, we just see from our naive or the narrow points.
Yes.
You see.
Yes.
Now, allowing somebody or anything at all, dress code, whatever it is, any kind of lifestyle into their profession, you might think it's not anything, do anything.
Yep.
Yeah, how that's wearing ring or whatever I got to do with it. But actually, if you leave that, say you don't do anything, what the trouble or what it go degenerate into in the near future,
It will be crazy.
Yes, so that be what they see in top way they put in this measures or
See,
they spell out
yes.
ways for which you handle your conduct yourself.
And I think the person in question here, right?
Yeah.
I think now it's a public knowledge, so I can call the person's name, right? I'm a governor, right?
Which country that she governs?
It's not governor.
I'm a governor, so
it's not governor.
So means she governs Saturday bonds, probably.
It's not a governor. It's a governor. Governor.
So
it's not governor.
So she be Igbe. She be away.
Yeah, she be away.
My people's song.
Yes.
Number 9. Number 9.
Number 1.
Yes.
I think she's very much aware of the consequences of her actions, right? Yeah, because in the said videos.
But prior to that, how did she go through the school at the first place?
Now, this way, it's one thing to go through the school, right? It's another thing for you to be called to the bar. They are two different things.
So the lecturers now they teach them all this while. No? Do you know they see these things?
This is the thing. When you go to school, right? Say in the uni, like how everybody goes to school. You can be doing something. The lecturer will tell you, don't do this, don't do this. It's left to you
to take it.
To take it or leave it.
Oh, but that's why there are punitive measures.
See, if
let's say then confront them, my guy, don't appear in lectures or in this way or in this manner ever again. And the person defies that order.
Yeah. So the thing is, during her stay in the law school, anytime she's going to school, she takes off those things. Yes. You understand, and appear as normal as she could be. You understand?
So if she takes those things off,
then it means that she knows that it's something that doesn't fit into the profession.
Yes, you see, that's another angle. So just by her taking off those anytime she went for lectures, that alone was a tacit admission on her part that she herself knows that those things are not allowed.
Thank you.
Okay, but now if by her taking it off or taking those things off, make her fit for the lectures or for the law environment or whatever it is, what makes that person, concerned citizen, this right now think that even her call to the bar or anytime she goes to the court to perform her legal work, she will still put those things on or fix those things.
That's another angle.
And so she can equally put those things away anytime she goes to court to perform her business.
Yes. So right now the concerned citizen is saying that even apart from the earrings and things, the life she lives, right?
Just the earrings.
It's just not
the
the
nose rings.
Yeah.
The ears, maybe multiple piercings, fine. But right now, what is weird is the nose rings.
And away from the nose rings, right? She's a YouTuber. I'm a governor. She's a YouTuber, right? I watch it.
I saw the name. Be governor.
It's not governor. It's governor.
So is that how she writes or spells it?
That's how she writes it. That's how she mentions it.
And so it be me with all this one. I know the.
Yeah, you are the one saying governor. It's not governor.
Pronounce that.
That's not how she pronounces it. It's governor, not governor. So
she they use mine for us.
Yes.
She they play on our minds. Word play that.
Yes. I watch her videos, right?
Yeah.
And like the thing she's.
Oh, you follow her?
Yes. Oh, she's a very beautiful lady.
Yes.
I admire her.
Yes.
I have a crush on her.
Who don't you have crush on?
So in her videos, right?
Yeah.
According to the concerned citizen,
Yeah.
she says certain stuff that it's not right for an aspiring lawyer or someone that wants to be called to the bar to say. You understand? You get what I'm trying to say? Yes. So based on all those things, that's how come the person raised the
But she said sometimes she they contradict herself when the profession she's seeking to enter.
That's the argument.
So if let's say LGBTQ is an illegality, why must you, a lawyer or an aspiring lawyer, be advocating for this thing?
Yes. So the argument people are making in that aspect is that she's fighting for it. She's fighting for that to
so until that fight is won, it is illegal.
And I think
so you, a lawyer who should know better, should not be seen propagating, advocating this thing, an illegality.
Yes. See, what I want people to know is that it's not like no one is against her fighting, or no one is against her being an ally of LGBTQ++. You understand?
But the ally to Gofi means say, is it WI? I chose my words carefully. Yeah. Ally means she might not necessarily be like be doing those things.
She's doing it. She's doing it because in one of her videos,
you get proof.
Yes.
You get video.
Yes. She came out to narrate into details how she even slept. The first time she slept with a woman and all that. You get what I'm trying to say?
So this matter, how can she be helped?
See, the matter is a fucked up situation.
Well, forget about that. Whatever she does with her life or whatever it's up to her.
It's not my problem.
It's up to her.
It's not my problem.
But you see, the thing too is that it is not about what you decide to do with your life. Oh.
Thank you.
There are laid down values which we are governed by, or which we live by.
Yeah.
With the Bible. So it can't just say me, I feel like killing people. Me, that's what makes me happy. So you go by about killing people. No, there's a law that don't kill.
Yes.
With the Bible.
Yeah. What I always tell people is that, you know my principle in life, you know what I live by. Whatever decision you take, there are consequences.
So you know be go bear. You know be go bear principle. You know be go bear matter.
You know be go bear. Whatever decision you take, right?
Yes.
There are consequences. It can be a good one, it can be a bad one. When it comes, be ready to accept it.
Yes.
Be ready to face it.
That be why I say before you even take whatever you live by, you must weigh the consequences,
yes,
positive consequence or negative, and say, okay,
exactly.
If whatever the worst case, if I'm ready for it, even the distance, if I'm ready.
And I think, sorry to say, in all this case, right, she's been childish. Okay,
what be age?
I don't know. She's been childish, right? The reason why I'm saying this is
acting childish, or she's
acting childish.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
The reason why I say this is that
somebody in grown ass girl, you they call him childish.
She's a lawyer.
Somebody in dream. You know the lawyer.
Okay, she's an aspiring lawyer. Yep. She has studied the law. You understand? So she's in a better position to know that if someone alleges something and you know that it's not the right thing, you go and fight in court. You understand?
I think that by the investigation, they will give a
fair hearing. So I don't know why she even...
Now we call it in law, the hearing, we call it in law.
Yes.
I know the French one where they come as you go ahead.
You will say. So she's in a better position to know that if someone alleges something and you know that it's not the case, you take legal actions.
So take legal action.
So
simple.
It's simple. So I don't know.
My court is there. Your court is there. All other courts are there.
Yes, she can bring the case.
Yes, when it comes to Mr. Archie's court like this,
yes,
you open the gate, enter. It's still court.
It's still court. You understand? So I don't know where all of a sudden went from this petition, blah blah blah, and all those things. She's just worsening her case.
So there's petition that people are signing.
Yes.
In favor of her.
Yes, in favor of her.
Oh, wow.
And that's a fucked up situation, right? And she's a lawyer, right? She's an aspiring lawyer. She studied the law. She's in a better position to know that Lawyers don't drive on emotions. They drive on what? Facts and evidence.
There are no sentiments in
law.
Our
So
if the thing doesn't have a legal basis,
it doesn't.
You can't help it.
So if
it's not about you being sad, you being happy.
So
I'm offended,
if she comes on social media every day playing Black Sheriff songs and with this thing ranting, it wouldn't do anything.
Maybe
take legal actions.
She's soliciting the support of the general public.
See, the general public wouldn't see you are. What I tell people is that when you are facing an issue, right? Right now, if I'm in a deep shit, right, I can only complain to you. If you are going to sleep, you will never think about what I'm going through before you sleep. You sleep peacefully. I'm the one that will.
Me, my stomach may be my problem.
Thank you. I'm the one that will have the headache.
Where I will get my next, make a see the woman come. Not yet. If you don't come, I think of what to do.
You get what I'm trying to say. So she knows what to do. She's in a better position.
I refuse to carry another man's problem.
Thank you. She's in a better position to know the right steps to take based on this thing, right? Fine. Is it unfortunate this is happening to her last minute? Yes. But does the General Legal Counsel has a case? Yes. Does she has a case? Yes. So go and prove yourself. So what I would say is she should stop being emotional about this and take the right steps. You understand?
Then case closed.
Case closed. And people are saying that she's fighting for blah,
so you can go to the court and rest your case, like I rest my case.
Yes. But before we rest the case, let me say this, right? People are making the argument that if she's fighting for something that has to be, and they are using Kwame Nkrumah and Nelson Mandela, blah, blah, as an example. What I want to tell those people is that Kwame Nkrumah just didn't wake up one day as a farmer or a fisherman and be like, yo, I want to change the state of Ghana. He rose through the ranks.
Yes.
To an environment where he knows that now my voice can be heard. So if I'm a governor wants, if I'm a governor wants to fight for whatever she's...
me pay at the programs and governor.
So if I'm a governor wants to fight for whatever she's fighting for, right now she's not in a position to fight for that. Her voice will be heard. You understand? She should rise to the position where she knows that now I have influence. I can effect change. So right now, it's like she's behind the wall and she's trying to fight someone who's in the wall. It's inside this thing.
Amma Listowell, Gagisberg,
Governor. What you want to say is that
we are sorry.
Stop being emotional about
our
this.
Our sorry cannot help you.
It's unfortunate this is happening to you, but stop being emotional about it.
Imagine us having an environment where, let's say, you go to the hospital and you see the lawyer, the doctor, tattoo, piercings, maybe wearing whatever hair style, coming to operate on you.
It's
you
crazy.
Go to the classroom, you see the teacher dressed in this way.
Sagged everything. See,
there must be order. There must be order in everything.
So see, people are making these arguments of free speech, free blah blah blah.
Why serve the law? There is an attire, dress code, and a wig and those things just to set them apart.
People are making the argument of free speech, blah blah blah, free expression and things. I want to
free speech doesn't mean you should say anything. That comes
if you are talking about free speech
right now, just blurt out anything all in the name of free speech.
Right now we have freedom of speech in Ghana, freedom of expression. But I can assure you that if you go to any radio station right now and say, the way Nanado is handling the government, I feel like killing him. I don't think you walk out of that radio station without finding yourself in behind bars. But were you not expressing your freedom of speech? You understand? And those people who are saying freedom of speech, blah, blah, blah. Were we not in Ghana, right?
These things, freedom of speech, this is how right is our human right?
Yes. See, even this thing, we were here when Nanaba and Bridget O2 used the same Bridget O2, Nanaba and Bridget O2, right? Used what Bongo just said on Twitter.
You know, if we use this one, I'm a governor, take it, they give shots to anybody.
No, let me give shots.
Make everything rest for governor, whatever it is in head top.
Let me give shots. When this Ghana were Nanaba.
This Ghana. You did Ghana. You already Ghana.
When
me right now, I'm in some Bahamas,
when Nanaba and
Chilling.
Bridges O2 used what Bongo Idea said on Twitter against him and disqualifying him from a show, right? Was he not expressing his freedom of speech and expression? Come on, let's not be hypocrites. When issues happen, right? Let's leave emotions out of it and face reality. You understand?
And people too must understand that your right ends at exactly where somebody's
own starts.
begins.
See, what people do you know the thing about Ghanaians? It's only right when it favors them. It's only right when it favors them. And people are using other countries as example. Do you know how strict those people their laws are? Themselves, they don't have even have to wait for someone to prompt them before they take action. So you are doing it, they are watching you. So the thing is, I'm a governor. It's unfortunate this is happening to you, but then
we sympathize with you.
We pray that you come out of this thing and you get called
stronger, victorious.
Yes.
And get to practice
what you've studied. But for now, leave emotions out of the whole issue and see this thing from a legal point of view and face it as such. Take this from a big brother. Yes.
You grow person.
I grow person.
Now if I marry you, if I get kids, then this is your age. I'll marry.
I've not seen the right one yet. If I find the right one, I'll marry. Even if
whoever's job it is, take it in good faith.
Yes, take it.
You still have not seen or met your soul.
There are people I'm talking to, but I'm still weighing the options.
So your rib and Kasa, who is it? God take when a rib make somebody. So
yes. No, you know what people don't know is God said he took our rib to make someone. He didn't mention the number of ribs. So he could take 5. So
or the number of people who were made out of that one.
That one rib. You understand? There's that.
So if you have to go by this, that means sometimes if you have message and make 10 people out of your rib, means you for set up.
You have to find those 10 people and settle with them.
Until you find that 10th person, you still must be on the search.
You must not rest.
Rest not.
Charlie. What's the issue with GES and their members?
GES,
the teachers,
NACRAT and these people.
What's the issue?
So
I don't see the point.
Apparently, I think over the course of this week they declared a sit-down strike.
What's a sit-down strike?
Okay, sit-down strike. You say you will go the job all right, yet you no go work.
Yeah, you sit down and put your hands in your. Oh, okay.
So say this be my work. You come the workplace and you sit down. You watch, looking into this. So if you be teacher right now, you come to. So apparently what they did was they went to school all right, but then they just go tap the staff common room and then chat. So what? I say that they chat about bets and
so,
the World Cup.
So what's the premises? What led to the sit-down strike? What happened? What's the issue?
Yeah, so they say they are grieved, and my issue simply be say they say they appoint.
Why you fold your hand like that? Why you be orphan?
Okay.
Continue.
So say them appoint a non-professional teacher as a director general. I think like the acting self or something.
Yeah.
As the director general of the GES, Ghana Education Service. Where they say Mbano, not for you, better. So they say they for change, they for bring a professional teacher can do them the boss or borrow at the top.
But that doesn't hold water.
Maybe there are some things, maybe it goes beyond that. Maybe there are some things that they are not telling us or they will not tell us.
But what is it?
Every profession or every decent job has their secret. Maybe.
They have, but that's what is in the news that they've used a non-teacher, blah, 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 to be their director general. And I think that's it's not.
But the guy to be like they say he teach before self.
Maybe that
you lecture for what before.
It doesn't really.
But my issue be say with professional teacher. So who is a professional teacher? I mean, say go the training colleges or have no get license.
See these are administrative positions, right? See, it just doesn't make sense that. Yo, man, I don't even know what to say about this whole issue.
So I've been asking, when in history did any of the past directors, directors who were the professional teachers, when did any of these directors, whilst on the job, went to teach in the class or sat the teachers in class and taught them? For God's sake, this is an administrative post or position or role. So we do not. It's not about teaching. It does not necessarily need to. It doesn't teach in the office.
Yes. And if the person they've appointed had the administrative experiences, right, qualities, why not? I don't see the big deal. I don't see the views about the teachers.
You see, sometimes wow, we get it. You see, it's good, or it is convenient that they will appoint a teacher or a professional teacher as a boss, because maybe the argument we can make be say he will understand the plight of teachers, you see. But what you must know that it is also not an offense appointing a non-professional teacher. So it's not an illegality. Since today we are talking about law.
Yes.
It is not an illegality.
Yes.
It's not against the statute of GES. I don't know, maybe you have not taken time. I'm a lawyer though, but I'm a decent though, but I've not taken time to go through the regulations of the GES.
Yes,
maybe they say
yes.
For no appointment.
So let's put it this way: if it is in the regulations of the GES that it's only a professional teacher that can be their director general, then they have the case.
Yes.
But if it is not in their regulations, then people stand up from the sit-down strike and do the right thing. Because if with this argument, I don't really see.
No, is it this argument? Then it thinks that it means that we will be headed to a distance where we will be one day and say, if you are not a lawyer, you should not go to parliament.
Yes, or maybe if you are not a doctor, then don't have anything to do with things in the hospital.
Yes.
Don't we have people in the hospitals that are not
administrators or whatever?
So should the doctor say that? Why did you appoint a non-medical person to be an administrator
to head the hospital?
Some arguments don't really make sense to me. Anyways,
but it doesn't have to make sense to you before.
Yeah, fine. That's what I'm saying. Me.
So I didn't. So your opinion does not matter anyway.
Yes, I didn't say it doesn't make sense to us. I say it doesn't make sense to me. Yes.
Yeah. And you are nobody.
I am nobody.
So yes. Case closed.
As you say, my matter does not matter on this matter.
Yes. Simply put, your matter does not matter on this matter.
Will you ever give money to your wife to do body enhancement?
Give money to my wife
to do body enhancement.
So that is to mean that how the woman did before you meet, you know they like or what?
Yes. Or will you ever make your woman do body enhancement? Like she go enlarge the heels, reduce her tummy, pump the breast, because I know you like big breasts.
Oh, breast the way. Breast is life. But that's not to say I hate the back side too.
Yeah.
I'm an admirer of the backside as well. But the thing we say, you meet the woman the way she is, or she was, with the back, and was there a condition that will you agree to become like this before I pick you? Was that a condition?
No.
You accepted her the way she was before. So you mean like this? My woman I meet, okay.
So finally,
the woman I'll meet.
Finally, you've admitted that you have a girlfriend.
The woman I'll meet. So I would like her the way she would be. My would be a woman.
So what happens? What happens? Let's say after birth, then like childbirth, like changes the way they look and
stature and those things. Yeah. But that shouldn't be a problem to you, the guy, because I think maybe you have a role in how she has become, or how she looks after post delivery and those things. If you you pregnant before she born.
Fine.
So you know be in fault. But that's not to mean some girls some ladies after they born they know they take care of them body.
They just leave it like that.
Why?
So there was this story, right? Over the week where a man gave her wife, right? No girlfriend, no.
Yes.
Wife. They have kids.
Yes.
The man gave the wife.
Married.
Yes, they are married
legally. Every shit. They seal everything.
Yes. They can do everything.
So this is the knot. Then tie.
They tie it. They can do everything without using condom. Yes. So the man gave the woman 70,000 Ghana cedis in this Nana Akufo-Addo's economy.
So it be now the thing happening.
Right? Recent issue.
A whooping
70,000 Ghana cedis, right? So the man gave the woman the 70,000 Ghana cedis to invest in treasury bill. You understand?
Yeah.
So this woman went to clear the account, took everything to go and enhance her body. They call it
Liposuction.
Yeah, liposuction.
Liposuction.
Yeah, liposuction.
So I think it's liposuction, whatever it is. So it is like this lipid. You know lipid?
Yes.
Fats.
Yes.
Yes. So
they are sucking the fat.
Yes. See when you see words, break down the words
to eat elements.
Liposuction. So you sucking the process where you suck.
Yes. So, and the worst part of it
the
is
lipid or the fat.
The worst part of this
sculpt. Sometimes they call it body sculpt or those things.
So the worst part of this whole issue is that the woman did not even inform the man what she was going to use the money for.
Yes.
So apparently she lied to them.
Yeah.
She lied to.
I be like I read the story.
She lied to the man that she had. Is it appendix or appendix? Blah blah blah. Yeah. That disease.
Appended.
Yeah. Appended.
Let us represent it by X.
Yes. So she's
today. I know where my medical cap. So
she's going for operation.
Today I'm acting in the position of a would-be lawyer.
Yes. So she went for. She told the husband that she had that, so she's going for surgery, so not knowing she used the money for liposuction.
Wait, problem is she go do the things by the woman, the man who they see him.
So this is what I'm thinking, right?
70,000.
70,000.
So now the choice is 70,000 and body.
So she even stated that the 70,000 Ghana cedis is finished. She has even exhausted her own savings and all that. But still, you just don't do the surgery and then you're okay. There's
to
aftercare.
Impress who now? You are married. You did plus your man. Your man is not complaining. Who do you want to impress with your looks again?
Because in the story, right?
It means she gets some agenda.
Agenda must agenda. In the story, she did not state categorically that the man said, "I don't like your body anymore." She didn't state it anywhere. So
the man
is okay.
Never.
We can comfortably conclude that the man is okay with the way she was looking before the surgery. So now when she went to do the surgery, the man with the man. And I think the man knows.
So open a ball. The thing they do so open the ball open and they want to see himself.
So she thinks the man doesn't know that she has squandered the money on that. The man knows, but this is what I'm thinking.
She squandered the money on frivolous living.
Yes.
You remember the story of the prodigal son back in.
This is what I'm thinking. The man knows, right? But he just doesn't want to talk about it. Men can be like that.
Sometimes
no, but then we just
if the thing they bore you, better don't you prefer not to speak about it.
Yes. So ask the question: what at all are we looking for?
No, the woman must understand at this point you are already married.
You have kids.
Living with your man, your man in your matrimonial home. Who must you impress with your looks? At this point, the only thing that matters to you must be your hobby.
Family.
Where your husband self, they complain. So what be your problem?
People will tell you they do it for themselves, self-love.
Where you go take 70,000, something for you know they live in a rented apartment. So
Yes.
this 70,000 can start
Something.
some structure small somewhere for you. Miss a girl and if you want to come make herself some give you.
Yes.
You go feel cool and this is go feel start something for you. No?
Yeah.
You go do something. It doesn't mean if you go do the whatever she did self, the body no go feel come back to this.
Yes.
Thing.
So in the story, she stated that the money is to be invested so they can be using it to pay the school fees of their kids.
Yes.
Now school has resumed. The money is nowhere to be found. They can't pay the fees of the kids.
If I be that man, the way I go show and copra wicked. Well,
See,
you hope say this one no go affect them at marriage.
Oh yeah. On the issue of
The man should just find a place in his heart
to forgive her.
to forgive her.
Things happen.
To
I think
is
she has.
human,
I think she has learned her lessons, and she will change. Yeah,
Yes.
we hope so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Scanash.
so when this goes to the upcoming wives there too, they must pick a cue from this thing.
I think
Make you know go take
the other day
investment money.
you were telling me something about
shit.
marriage.
Yes.
You were telling me something about marriage that now people just look at marriage on the surface. They look at marriage like they think the wedding is the marriage, and it's crazy.
Hey. Charlie, this morning it's too early. I don't want to talk about marriage thing. After all, I don't marry yet. Whom am I to be talking about marriage?
Yesterday you called me. You were telling me about some paternity, some issue. Like what's
Yeah. You see, right now I think we must make a paternity test compulsory. You see,
why do you think so?
You see, the lifestyle of partners and couples and lately, you know, I think it must or is it necessitates the
call for that.
Yeah. See, I read a story that
Talk to me.
See this guy. So apparently, a gentleman say he married in woman. They like the woman. He say in the hand day from school days and those things. So back from campus and start these things small. We that one, they're the my own. You know, be help me finish your call.
Yeah.
They took it
A step at a time.
further.
Yes.
So, it's not the girl be lady, holy code and church girl things.
Yes.
On. Sorry, ba. So she know the joke plus in God.
Yes.
So she too know, or he the guy too know. She doesn't like to come in between her and her church. So she gives her freedom and listen to doing. So
Okay.
So apparently the lady has this spiritual father,
Okay.
pastor, those things.
Daddy.
Spiritual daddy.
Spiritual daddy.
Apparently, spiritual father is spiritual daddy. So, he's a being pastor. So, it's like, if they serve the pastor, they help the pastor. Those things. So,
like those one, they'll go to the house, go and cook for them, clean for them.
yeah, come back.
Because
Where see the way this thing be church, this dedicated staunch Christian, those things, the man to understand them like that, so he leave them say challenge in church there. Or if it is for God, who are you to the mere mortal to argue with God?
Yes.
Somebody who is after God's heart or seeking God's face. Where now the man is now learning that or learning that the three keys they have on, none being one.
You don't mean it.
So the spiritual father is not just father, but be spiritual daddy.
Okay.
So the spiritual father is actually daddy.
And he's doing the work Holy Ghost did to Mary.
Yes. So I'm reading the hand day from school, campus days, or till now.
You don't mean it.
And see what is they two be like they are married. The man spiritual daddy or the pastor too is married. He's also getting wife. Where this one to this thing. Where they still they eat them a body.
Yo, Charlie, the things
Them
these pastors are doing crazy.
And the guys spiritual relationship or pastor, church member or listen relation congregant relationship.
3 good kids. I know his. You see, at this point, right? If you're a guy and hey, I'm sorry the woman I'm going to, maybe that's if I want to marry. I'm sorry, I'm doing paternity tests for all our kids. I don't really care how you think you see it or what. I'm doing it. If you don't like it, you can go and drink the sea and die. Because I don't want to. You know the
Charlie,
thing.
I can bring myself.
See, you know the thing about this whole thing. You see those 3 kids. A time will come, they will be like, if they get to know that the guy is not their father, a time will come, they'll be like, we want to know our real
They
dad.
one day go to
So
their
at the end of the day, you do what? Kosi Ajuma. Cause 90 love one job. Yo. If you have the means, if you're a guy out there, you have a child with someone, if you have the means,
now,
the paternity test.
the pastor he get kiddy, still get kiddy plus in wife. Wait, before his son get plus somebody in wife.
So he's just sowing seeds around.
Yeah, maybe it's just like living up to the divine instructions. Go out there
and multiply. Interesting.
So it's bringing more people into the Christian.
But will you do paternity test for all your kids?
And I'm telling you that the thing is becoming necessary.
Oh, me there's a must. It did, Charlie.
So as a matter of compulsion, we must do it. So Charlie,
It did, Charlie.
these people, the way they handle us, 3, 4.
I'm doing it. Before we go, what are the new releases this week?
Yes, the new releases. People they release them albums by the Shatawale album pay. We still wait no come.
We
So
do
that
wait.
one with the wedge. So Vector releasing Teslim.
Yeah.
Stormzy drop another one from in upcoming album Fire Baby. Nice, cool song. Kwabena, one of the top guys, OGs. His drop is a
Fama Misa. Give it to me like that.
yeah. Is it Famisa or Famisa? Is it Famisa?
Famisa. Take me like that.
Yes. A good one, no good. Take me like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Then yes.
I had
Nas.
Legendary
Nas. Also dropping King Disease 3.
Okay.
Whiskey to come out with his more love, less ego. Cool.
So does it mean that first he was very egocious person? That's a new word.
Egoistic.
That's a new word. No, me, I'm using egocious. It's a new word. You can go and look for it.
So then you're in the shade.
My crush.
You listen to the album?
Hey.
Hey, Camido dropped some cool visuals for his slow song. Oh, if I go check that. See, them use the National Theatre.
Yeah.
Charlie, but then use them in a creative way, so you know go not say be the usual this in Charlie. They make the whoever directed that video and worked on it, edited Charlie.
Yeah.
It was great work.
Back to
Jama to come plus in Plan B and those things.
Yeah. But you go listen
and
to
sir called the landlord.
Abidi.
Abidi drop in jams.
Yes.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Yeah. He said it's not really an album. It's a playlist.
It's a playlist.
Yes.
Yeah,
but the songs.
That one.
To me, the songs on it is
cool.
dope.
Yeah. By me, the one that stands out be the countryside.
Yo, Charlie Blacko killed us.
Blacko is
see, I want to know his thought process. Like, I want to know his creative process.
The guy is just in his prime.
What kind of zone does he put himself to, like, come up with his works? It's crazy.
It's like how I used to be in the 80s.
Echo. Child, don't go listen to
those days where you know now with this streaming like what was YouTube and this your Spotify, iTunes back then. CD, you know you go sell them big bands, distribution.
So it was your cassette that Kwame Despite sold.
Make money.
Oh, okay. It makes sense.
Oh, those days, you go fit play show for there used to be this bar, Winston's bar.
Yeah,
If
Winston's.
you pass La Paz, they go Chimota, you go see if they descend small. There used to be now this place so they can't clear. That used to be some very big bar. That place now as Queen Elizabeth Kangana said, without bar you can
Wait, you perform that night.
I held her down that night.
It makes sense. Before we go, are we missing something? Have we forgotten something? Nothing, right?
Nothing.
Okay, all right. So it's been just a convo with Uncle Lawyer. Uncling the whole
and
of
then it's
Ghana.
be your boy.
Yeah.
If you see me, you know, you can call me the wages too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And you guys, please subscribe. Okay. It's like we've not been telling people to subscribe, so people don't subscribe. Subscribe. Don't just come and watch.
So now that we have told you.
Yes, please subscribe.
Go and
okay.
do.
And follow us on.
Do as we say.
Yeah. And follow us on Twitter. I will leave our handles in the description. Yes. On that note, we out.
Yep. Do have a great week.